Hello, and thank you very much for choosing to watch this YouTube channel. So today I'd like us to look at some of the questions that you won't miss in a job interview. And job interviews is just like an exam. You can't go in an exam without prior preparation. So today I'd like us to look some of the sure questions that you won't miss in any interview questions. So the questions do vary depending on your profession, but this one that I'm going to present in this video today, trust me, these are, if not all, at least 70% of this question will be in your next interview. So these are some of the questions that I like us to look at them today, and I've already developed questions and the best response that you can ever give. So just look at that, then you'll be in a position maybe to tailor the response that you need to prepare with so that it can suit your profession. But this is just basically a guide just to gauge and also to prepare you so that you know exactly what the employer is interested in. So when you prepare well, it means that you'll get that dream job. So this is the first question. So the question is, why do you want to be an accountant? So this is the response that is expected of you. I want to be an accountant because it's a job that comes with a high level of responsibilities and accountability. If you do not perform your role as an accountant to the expected standard, the consequence can be far-reaching. The natural skills and qualities I possess and my desire to work under pressure to a high standard means the role of an accountant is the one that I will excel in on a consistent and reliable basis. I'm an inquisitive person who has patience and exceptional attention to detail, all of which go to make me the perfect candidate to be an accountant with your company. A great response to that question. So I think that's the best way you need to approach that question. So let's move to the next question. Why do you want to work for a company as an accountant? So the employer is quite interested to know your interest, what really motivated you to apply only for that position in that organization. So this is the response that you need to give. I want to work for your company for 3 specific reasons. The first reason is you are clearly an accounting firm who sets high standard, and the online review you receive from your clients demonstrate your desire to provide a great level of service based on their individual financial needs. The second reason is you are a company who has a strong reputation within the industry, and I'll feel proud to be an accountant with your firm. Finally, I've carried out lots of research before applying for this accountancy job. I feel you will support me in my role and encourage me to continually develop and improve, which is really an important to me as a professional accountant. So that's the best way you need to respond to that question. So let's move to the next question. Okay, here we go. What experience do you have that will be applicable to this accountant role? So here the employer or the recruiter is quite interested to know if you are familiar with the job description. So this is the response. The experience and competency I've gained so far can be allocated to 3 main areas. Firstly, I have experience of working with a variety of different clients, both small and large. Whilst working with all type of clients, I will always provide a consistent level of service and go out of my way to get the job done on time and to an accurate standard. Secondly, I have experience working under pressure to tight deadlines whilst managing multiple accounts and clients. Thirdly, I have experience of working collaboratively with other accountancy team members and bookkeepers to ensure the accounts are completed and submitted on time. I believe the experience I've gained so far will enable me to perform highly within this role, and I'll always act as a positive role model in my capacity as an accountant for your company. So this is basically trying to assess whether you know exactly what you're coming to do. So the best way to prepare for this question, make sure that you equip yourself very well with the job description. The next question, how do you handle pressure? So how do you handle pressure, especially for accountancy position? Yes, pressure is always there, and in fact too much, because most of the activities you have to do them within the stipulated time frame. So again, it's a continuous cyclical task. So there's no point that something is stopping to allow you to complete. So you have to be able to handle it in a best way under pressure. So this is the best way to respond. Okay, here we go. To be truthful, I feel I work better when I'm under pressure. I enjoy the challenge of getting my accountancy work completed on time and to the right standard. I handle pressure by first of all drawing up a list of tasks that I need to be completed and by what time scale. I'll then work the necessary hours to make sure the job is completed on time. More often than not, I'll work from home in the evening to get my work completed, as I don't like to fall behind. As I say, working under pressure is something I do well and feel thrive when I have to get more tasks completed within the set period of time. So that's the best way you can respond to that question of how do you handle pressure. So let's move to the next question. Here we go. Okay. What do you expect to be doing on a day-to-day basis as an accountant? So the recruiter or the panelists, they are trying to assess whether you know exactly what you're coming to do, those routine activity that you expected to do as an accountant. So the best way, prepare yourself well enough by reading the job description. The main duties I expect to be carrying out as an accountant includes providing financial accounts, account management information to client as and when required, preparing asset, liability, and capital accounts entries by analyzing account information, recommending financial action after carefully analyzing of accounts, and also preparing balance sheet, profit and loss statements, and also managing accounts on a periodic basis. I'll also be required to guide accounting staff to assist the company in ensuring accounts are prepared on time, liaise with clients, and provide advice and information based on their financial accounts, and maintain financial security by following organization procedures and protocol, and also maintaining client confidence whilst adhering to rules and regulations and the law surrounding GDRP. Finally, in addition to reconciling financial discrepancy after carefully analyzing of clients' accounts information, I'll be required to keep my own knowledge and professional development up to date based on developments from within the financial and industry. So this is the best way you need. So the best way to approach this question, make sure that you've read well enough the job description, and you'll be in a better position to answer this question. So when you approach these questions in this manner, trust me, that job will be able to secure it. Remember, early preparation is very important. You don't just go to an interview and prepared. Remember, that's the only chance that you've secured. So by you being shortlisted and being invited for an oral interview, it's a privilege. So you must make sure that you use that opportunity to the best of your abilities. And I wish you well as you are looking for your dream job and your dream organization to start working with. Thank you. And also, if you have not subscribed, kindly I request that you subscribe so that I can keep posting you about future questions. So I'll be able to handle several questions in various profession. So, but for today, this is just what you need to prepare on. And all the questions that I've shared with you, please make sure that you prepare well, and also you tailor it to suit your specific profession. Thank you. Kindly subscribe if you have not. Thank you very much for taking time to watch my channel. Thank you.